In a world ruled by magic, those without it are seen as worthless, but the man had no magic at all, so he trained his body to the absolute limit. Every day, he performed tens of thousands of high-intensity exercises. Whenever he came home, he would accidentally tear the door off its hinges. That, of course, drove his foster father mad. So, whenever the man went out to train, his foster father would rush to the door beforehand to open it for him in time. But today, the man wasn't heading out to train, he was sneaking into town, because today, there was a limited edition cream puff on sale. Overwhelmed with excitement, he accidentally crushed his coin into a ball. The clerk was terrified, but what happened next was even crazier. The man calmly picked up the mangled coin and straightened it back to its original shape with his bare hands.
これでお願いします。
Just as he bought his cream puff, a gust of wind blew his head off. The people around him froze in horror, because in this world, everyone is born with a magical mark on their face. It didn't take long before the police received a report. Before the man even made it home, the chief and his officers had already surrounded his house, demanding his foster father hand him over. At that moment, the man had just finished his workout. He was on his way home, cream puff in hand, when he heard unfamiliar voices inside. The chief was using magic to interrogate his foster father, claiming that this world had no place for someone without magic. But the old man refused to betray his son. Enraged, the chief beat him to the ground and raised his wand to end his life. Suddenly, the door exploded open. The man stood there, the chief sneered, unimpressed. He unleashed a spell strong enough to have once driven away a dragon. But the man simply raised his hand and slapped the spell away. The chief stared in disbelief, then amped up the magic to full power, a blast capable of leveling the entire area. Still, the man didn't even flinch. He began juggling magic bullets like toys, then started kicking them around, as if showing off a football trick. Finally, he picked up his foster father's wand. Sensing danger, the chief threw up a defensive barrier, but instead of attacking, the man stopped. The chief smirked and said, "I'll make you a deal." He offered to keep their secret, on one condition. Every year, the kingdom selects a single student as the chosen one, a person recognized by the gods themselves, revered throughout the land. The chief wanted the magicless man to enter the academy and become that chosen one. Hearing this, the man agreed without hesitation. And so, to protect his foster father and live a peaceful life, the man stepped into the gates of the Magic Academy.